Naomi, maybe you can tell us about our next profile for Renovaid.
Our profile for today is Mdm Suzi. She is a stroke survivor and currently lives in a 3-room flat with her daughter Marissa.
I also heard she's a single mother.
Yes, she's a single mother, and just for some context, she suffered a stroke in 2018 and is now looking to rebuild her life and also give her home some TLC, tender living care.
In 2018, when I got a stroke, it's like, wow, you can't do anything much. It's quite tough to be in the society, especially when we are people with disability.
What are you preparing?
I was a paralegal in a various law firm. Stress at work, stress at events, stress at home, but it's manageable.
My mom was very active back then before she had a stroke. So usually every year she would go for her marathon runs with her friends and involved with the community, with her RC, volunteer work as well.
It was October 2018. I was sleeping and all of a sudden your body is like deteriorate, your face sideways. I didn't know that it's a sign of stroke.
So when it happened, I was away, and then I had a call from my mother saying that she was in the hospital. I had to stay strong, telling her like, oh, it's okay, I'll take care of you. But the moment I left the hospital, I broke down. The first thing that she had difficulties doing is showering. So I had to shower her, and I didn't know how to care for someone. So I learned how to take care of her step by step.
Wow, she's a tough chick, you know. Because she controlled my food intake, and she come up with a program on exercises. Like, let's say today you walk, tomorrow you rest.
You like my teacher or my mother, is it?
I do not want to be in before. Like, she showered me, helped me to put on clothes. And she's the one to drive me because I wanted to see her having a child, marriage. But now it's like still taking care of me. Sorry, in tears. Because at the age of 19, she should be enjoying her life. She should be studying. But she have to put on hold on her dreams just because of me. And I promised her not to fall again. And I keep telling myself, try to be better. I was telling myself, I have to walk. And that's where I walk 30 minutes, come back home, slowly do chair exercise, a lot of things. I was in 87 kilo. Now in 2024, I'm at 70 kilo. And I volunteer myself doing some community work. And I do volunteer Nagumi art. And I teach young or old to do the drawing, and they explore it on the white paper.
You have to do macam kena script. Lepas tu you kena shade. Tak boleh draw macam gitu.
Ah, nice.
When I get this house in 2015, she's like, you have hopes. I wanted to do some home-based business. So it's like, you have so much vision, so much passion for this house. But in 2018, when I got a stroke, it's like, wow, you can't do anything much. Because it's a new flat, the flooring, the door, everything is from the HDB.
In this house, I'm worried because of the floor. When it gets wet, it gets very slippery. But for my mom, I'm quite concerned because she tends to fall quite often in this house. As a caregiver, you're always so guarded up with everything around you.
I think it's this unit here.
Hello, hello.
Hello. You must be Marissa.
Yes, correct.
Hi.
Susie.
I'm nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Mdm Suzi.
Hi. We are so excited to meet you. We've heard a lot about you.
Oh my god.
Maybe for a start, tell us a little bit about yourselves first.
Just before I fall sick, I was body painter.
Oh.
But now I'm doing Nagumi art.
Oh, what is that? Oh, this was drawn by you.
It's a Japanese art using finger pastel drawings.
So good to see the Nagomi art that you're doing because all these colors and all these feelings, they have to come out somewhere. On that note, I'm so excited because I think you'll really start to enjoy the design
And
process.
your mom has a personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fabulous.
We want to keep that.
And we hope that the home will match your personality after this.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
When I first entered the house, honestly, I wondered why do we need Renovate here? It looked simple. There was nothing that was obviously broken. Everything was working in good condition. But when we looked closer, I started to realize the tiles were uneven as well. Definitely, we need to do something about the tiles.
Yeah, they're actually really slippery even for myself. Like, I'm not
Yes.
sure how you feel about that.
I feel it's quite slippery as well. I think also because we're wearing socks.
Guilty. Guilty, not gonna lie.
Okay, so this is the kitchen. As you can see, we have a few concerns. You can see there's stove, it's quite uneven, and with the wok as well. So when she was cooking, the pan actually dropped on her skin, so she suffered a burn on her tummy area.
Can we inspect Kipo a bit? Yeah, we just want to take a
Yeah.
look into the cupboards and see what there is.
So we did had an incident where the sink actually fell.
So this entire sink actually fell down?
Yes, then we had to reach out to a person to actually put on the glue that explains the black color glue around the sink.
Madam Suzi, let's go.
Alright.
Show us your room.
You have to wait because I walk very slow.
Take all the time.
Okay.
It's
And
okay.
my room is messy, sorry.
Mine is not any better, so you don't worry.
Okay. My room is full of clothes, full of makeup, full of painting, materials and things like that. So I've been trying to clean up.
As far as I'm concerned, I think there's little bits of like clutter here and there, but it's not to a point where I can't see where things are. The fact that you know where your books are at, you know where your bags are at, your makeup, I think that's a very, very good start already.
I am sorry, but I already took a look at some of your clothes. They're quite fabulous.
Show you my jacket.
Okay, is it your favorite jacket?
Oh.
Oh, so you're a leather girl. And also, I do see some sequins.
This is party clothes.
Party clothes. We just hope that we can create an environment where you feel comfortable and it's convenient enough for you to get ready.
That's the ideal.
Also the floor, there's some cracks in between. You can actually hear the cracks itself.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I see.
coming from the tiles.
Yes. Imagine like I'm on the bed. So when you in the middle of the night, I wake up. I have to stable myself with this thing, and then when this thing move, I have to make sure that I'm
You're
okay.
balanced, yeah.
Before going in.
I noticed that the door is also not in good condition.
Yeah. You should see the other toilet is also very bad.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's true, you know, this door is also not doing very well.
In fact, this is in poorer condition than the other one. You can see that this is the toilet that you use the most, isn't it?
Yeah.
At night, is it too dark to even for you to turn it on?
It gets really dark. With this lighting dim, it's impossible for me and my mom to go to the washroom.
Yes, I think this dim lighting is not the mood that we want.
All right, with that, I think we can move to the next room.
Which is Marissa's room.
Girl, you've got taste. I see your character all over this room. Both mother and daughter complement each other very well. When you go into each of their rooms, you see their characters as well, and they're not afraid to show it. Of course, when you look into the finer details, there's still a need for some organization and some structure, but that can be sorted out over time.
We really like your room. I think this is where we conclude our house tour. And later on, we will meet with the interior designers and we will share with them whatever you have shared with us, and we will try our best.
We're meeting our interior designers today, and we're gonna give them a full view of the house. So let's find them first. Oh, there they are. Hi, guys.
I'm Danny here.
I'm Iwan. We are from Flipstone Interior Design.
Are we ready to view the house?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go! I'm very excited to show you Madam Suzi's home. All right, let's move over to the living room.
If you come over here, there are these uneven tiles that you noticed as well, and they're kind of about to pop.
And this is the one that I feel like stands out the most, and it's a bit loose here.
Oh, this looks bad.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it looks very bad.
What do you think it could be though?
It actually is caused by the contraction expansion of the weather, the temperature in the house. Then it actually will cause this thing will be popping up.
If it gets to a certain point, how do we solve this?
So what we can do is that we have to remove the tiles and we have to do some screeding on it, then redo the flooring as well.
Is this something that you can do on your own?
We don't advise that because it's kind of dangerous because the tiles actually, all the side of the tiles is quite sharp. So in the event if the owner do their own way, they might hurt themselves. So it's better to let the professional to do the job.
Basically hire them, right? Yeah. Okay.
Over here we have the kitchen.
The kitchen is generally quite small, but I think due to the homeowner condition, right, I think we need to actually make it a better layout. Just to ask you guys, does the homeowner and her daughter do a lot of heavy cooking?
Yes.
Yeah, having a stove of open fire might be dangerous for her because of her limitation in her movement. So we would strongly suggest maybe they would consider using an induction instead.
I heard induction ovens, if it overheats, it will shut off on its own, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's a very good safety feature. Yeah.
Storage are being kept high above, right? Things are very hard to reach for them, especially for homeowners like Miss Susie. If she put something high up, things might drop on her. So actually what we can do, we can incorporate the whole kitchen over this dry pantry bottom cabinet, all drawers. Drawers will be better for her because it's making it easier for her to access. Because if it's a door, she have to bend down to take things that's just deeper.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you pull out, you can see everything at one
Yeah,
shot. It's
correct.
not like she has to dig for
dig.
the back. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the common bathroom and take a look, guys.
Okay, the very first thing I observe is that the door frame look very bad. This kind of issue is that most likely tend to be water seepage that cause the metal to rot. So this door we will suggest to be removed.
Touching back on the door first, right? I think changing the door to a sliding door will be more convenient for Madam Susie for ease of operations. Definitely needs some of the assistance, the handles.
Safety features.
Yeah, safety handles.
I'm actually excited to show you all the master bedroom. That's Madam Susie's palace, and we want to make it a place that is functional for her. So let's take a look.
Sure.
Currently, Madam Susie sleeps on a queen-size bed. I thought space would be an issue, so I suggested the possibility of asking her to just sleep on a super single. With some convincing, I think she's leaning towards a yes.
We have more space for that, definitely, because with all the things laid out in a more spacious ways, it helps her to maneuver better in this room. Yeah.
She seems to need a lot of storage. I see some clothes hanging out here. Maybe she probably need a bigger wardrobe. I noticed there's something here on the floor. The tiles is hollow, and some areas are popping up, similar to the other areas of the house. So we might want to address this.
Madam Susie is actually diabetic, so I think this might pose a bit of a threat to her.
Yeah, because you can see that the floor tile is
Oh my
popping up
gosh.
quite a lot. So you can see that if she accidentally might get cut over this kind of edges,
Yeah.
it's actually quite sharp. We will have to check the condition of the whole house, the flooring first. Then from there we will decide whether is it possible to overlay the floor tiles using vinyl or tiles, or maybe we really have to hack down all the floor away. From looking at the condition, we believe that we can do partial kind of hacking of the floor tiles.
Open sesame! This is our final stop. It is Marissa's room.
She actually hosts her friends in this room, and I think she needs a nice cozy space for her to hang with her friends.
Over here we saw that she actually have a bed without any frame here. So maybe we can have a spacing over here to give her some storage. Then maybe the wardrobe, we might have to relocate the position of it.
I think blinds would be a better idea. Easy to maintain, that's the keyword. Ceiling fan definitely works better for a small room like this. Taking away a standing fan allows more space on the floor. Generally, after visiting the house is quite neat actually, and not much clutter. But we can improve the house in a way, like be more better flow for the homeowners.
There are definitely enough ideas to go around, so I'm looking forward to the designs that you come up with when we meet later.
And Naomi has very high expectations.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to see what you've done to the layout of Mdm Suzi's house. Shall we start by taking a virtual tour of the space?
So basically, this is like a walkthrough for the house.
So what me and Danny, we plan to hack down this wall just to open up the space and give it a more spacious look.
I noticed there are two different types of floorings, from the walkway all the way to the living room. What sort of flooring are we looking at?
So basically, for the living area, we're actually trying out another material, what we call is the laminate flooring. So this laminate flooring is from Germany itself. So right now, we don't need to have any glue on it. Yeah, so we're just basically using the interlocking system.
Will this flooring be able to hold the weather?
Definitely it will hold the weather, because for this material itself, actually they're better to use in our climax.
Very nice actually, this color. This color works with the natural light coming in.
For the kitchen, right, as we mentioned, this is going to be their cooking and washing area, the kitchen sink. And also for the kitchen, we're going to use a stone countertops and a glass backsplash for easy maintenance.
When you say sintered stone, could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Why we use this is because they actually have very good stain resistant, heat resistant, and as well as scratch resistant. So we can go straight to the dining area. So the intention is to have the table there for them to have their dinner over there. But at the same time, because we mentioned about when she move around, when we have the table there, it's easier for her to hold on to something when she walk around the house.
That's a great idea. Ooh, I can see Marissa in this. I do have a question of the color of the walls though, because I feel they're a little bit too in your face. What do you think? Are there any alternatives to the color that we're seeing?
We do have some reservation on the colors. In most cases, what color clients actually choose may not translate well. In this case, if you notice, the room might look a bit too green, but we do have other color options that we have in mind.
So maybe this kind of bluish dark color.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dark blue color.
Yeah,
or
that's...
maybe we have another choice that maybe go down to a grayish color.
The grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the greys are really nice actually, surprisingly. Yeah, these are great. These are great options.
Hey, where's Naomi?
I'm right here.
Oh, thank God. Today is a very important day because we are moving Mdm Suzi and Marissa out of their home. So what have you been doing since the last time I met you?
Well, I actually got the chance to meet our IDs and they showed me the very first draft to the design of the house. I had some feedback.
I'm sure you did.
You know I always do. And they're gonna go back with some improvements and I can't wait to see some updates.
Okay, so catch me up on the interior design later on. But in the meantime, we need to meet the volunteers because they are the ones who are going to help us move out.
Yes,
So where are they?
They've actually been waiting for us over there. Let's head on over.
Hey.
Hi everyone!
Hi!
Are we ready?
Yes! Let's go! Hi, Mdm Suzi! Hello! You packed everything already. It looks like quite
It's very
settled.
well, yeah.
How are you feeling, Mdm Suzi?
So sad, but then it's like, you know, the old you is being buried and moving ahead for your new you and the future. Throughout the packing, I've been crying and crying and crying because it's all the past history.
The memories will always be there, but I think it's time for us to give you a home that matches your personality.
Of course. And now it's time to move up.
Okay, let's move up.
Yes.
Move up. Then all these electronics must throw. I'm so confused. I better check Lauta. Lauta!
Microwave kit, the slow cooker kit, the rest throw.
Okay.
Hand sanitizer I'll throw, okay? Because they expire after a year.
Yeah, okay.
This is my first time doing this renovation. Before I show up, I expect that it's very bad condition, but nevertheless, everything is well prepared.
Very scared. I put here.
Hey guys, we are already 70% done, so I need 30% to be cleared by within 1 hour. Okay, please carry on.
Mdm Suzi, good job! We did it!
You made me
gosh.
I'm very scared. Naomi! I'm doing everything alone. But you are here.
Can you hear him complaining outside? He's so demanding. What is it, Das?
There are many fragile items here.
Yes.
And I'm afraid they will break in transit.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you must help me. What to do?
For the glass plates and ceramics,
Act a bit heavy. Act like it's heavy.
there's literally nothing in the box.
It's emotional because it's all about my past. Because for Marissa, she already moved forward. For me, I'm still struggling, trying to be better, keep pushing myself, trying to be better. But a lot of sweet memories, bad memories, all the heavy burden that I face, the challenges for 6 years of being stroke, like somebody is helping me. And I must say thank you because something is lifting up and it made me easy to move forward.
Guys, 30 minutes only,
I think we must get the both of them to take a picture in their empty house. We should make that a tradition for our series.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Marissa, Madam Susie, what are your thoughts when you look at your home in this state now?
Myself, I think like with good and bad memories, we can't wait to see how the house is gonna like be beneficial for us. Yeah, it actually kind of like ease the burden of my mom's and myself.
Bye! Let's go.
Alright.
Did you ask them to put a chandelier here or anything? No.
Wait, let me just call whoever's in charge.
Yeah.